Welcome, my dear students of class 8A and 8B to my history and civics class. Today's lesson number 1, as I mentioned earlier. Lesson number 1, transition to the modern era. Today's points, I am going to explain features of the Renaissance. Point number 2, impacts of the Renaissance. First point, features of the Renaissance. You know, my dear students, Constantinople was a center of knowledge and education. Once upon a time, it was a center of knowledge, center of education. But that very important place, Constantinople, was captured by the Ottoman Turks. This Constantinople came into the hands of the Ottoman Turks. The Turks captured Constantinople. So the people, especially learned Greeks who had been living there, they all left Constantinople in order to protect themselves from the Turks. Now, where did they go? By leaving Constantinople, the Greeks reached Italy. So, with the advent of the Greeks in Italy, there established a number of educational institutions. Universities like Florence, Milan, universities like Oxford, Cambridge, Naples, these all were established during the period when the Greeks left Constantinople. The Greeks made it center of education. People who did not have any interest of education, interest to learn unknown things, they all were inspired by the Greek authors. The Greeks encouraged them. The Greek scholars fled and took shelter in Italy. Why? Because of Turkish control over Constantinople. The Renaissance reached in its heights in the 16th century in Italy and Italian cities. There are certain factors which resulted in awakening among the people throughout not only Italy but in other parts of Europe. But Italian city-states like Venice, Genoa, Milan, Bologna and Rome had become great centers for education. Great centers of education and learning. Among all the factors responsible for the Renaissance, the first and foremost factor was invention of printing machine. It was invented by Gutenberg, Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing machine, the printing press. Naturally, books which were not available, the books which were handwritten manuscripts, it was too much expensive for the readers to purchase. As soon as printing press was invented by Johannes Gutenberg, books became available. By the year 1500, there were around 1,000 printers in Europe. And books also were available. Books such as Bible, books such as Latin and Greek classics were available. Besides, legal handbooks also were available. Books on philosophy was available. These all were printed. It increased the desire for knowledge. So these are the, factors of the Renaissance. These are the factors of Renaissance. Now, what were the impacts of the Renaissance? Now I am going to discuss about the impacts of the Renaissance. What are the impacts of the Renaissance? Features I discussed. Now impacts of the Renaissance. What are the impacts of the Renaissance? Now I am going to clarify. The Renaissance age was an age of awakening among the people. People who did not have any thirst for knowledge, people who did not have any interest of education and learning, they all were brought to the mainstream of life by the Renaissance scholars. The Renaissance scholars tried to make them understand with reasonable causes that church who established its control over people was not fair. It must be changed. Because of the dominion of church over people, people could not study, people could not learn, people could not open their mouth, people could not express their opinions independently. Only because of these reasons, the concept of rationalism formed. Rationalism and the spirit of questioning, need to question, brought about a change in thinking and expressing. They just started believing that everything has a reason and everybody has the right. Everybody has the right to express their opinions freely. Everybody has the right to reason and question. They refuse to accept anything blindly. They depended on reasons. They depended on science and scientific arguments. Even they denied the authority of the church. The works of the Renaissance scholars like Dante, Petrarca, Boccaccio, Machiavelli, Ariosto encourage the common people. They encourage them to think everything intellectually. They insisted the common people on intellectual thinking, and hence it led to an increase in people's desire to gain knowledge. During the medieval period, everything controlled by the church revolved around religion. People were taught not to protest, but to be obedient towards the Catholic Church. But a group of people, especially Renaissance scholars, asked them to think it newly by applying their intelligence. People were asked to concentrate on God but not to the church and religion. They were asked to concentrate to the material world. They were suggested to think about the welfare of human beings. So, by this way, Renaissance thinkers helped the common people. This group of Renaissance thinkers were known as humanists. They were called humanists. The humanists shifted the focus from godly affairs to human affairs. Now, why did they do it so? To bring all human beings to the mainstream of life, humans became the center of study during the period the printing press was discovered. So naturally, now human beings became the prime subject only because of their active participation in all fields. There came a remarkable change in the field of art, architecture, literature, sculpture, painting. A number of architects, artists, painters, they were born and witnessed a new era. They were Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael. They created great masterpieces during that period. During 16th century, a new era witnessed advancement in the field of science and technology. Discoveries of astronomers like Nicholas Copernicus, like Galileo, Sir Isaac Newton. Their views, their scientific explanation inspired millions of people. They proved that the earth was the center. They proved it wrong. They opposed the theory that the earth was the center of the earth universe. This discovery challenged the traditional beliefs, which also shook the foundation of the society. The invention of instruments like telescope by Galileo revealed the new wonders. Scholars and their scientific explanations encouraged the people to learn unknown things. They began to question set notions and explored the unknown world. This resulted in the discovery of new lands. A number of new lands were discovered by the astronomers from time to time, which set up trading relations with different countries of the world through sea route. The introduction of gunpowder by the Arabs brought a remarkable change in the system of society. Gunpowder, which was discovered by the Arabs, had great importance in the society. It became so useful because these were used instead of long bows and crossbows. Gunpowder had become so useful in small hand guns. Naturally, the long bows and crossbows completely disappeared only because of the introduction of gunpowder by the Arabs. Besides, some other factors also are responsible. for the growth and development during the Renaissance age. Up to this, my dear students, next day the remaining part will be continued. Thank you. Thank you so much.